Alright, I said I'd do one more. I can't tell you why that seemed to be the case, why that wouldn't happen, but it did happen, right? Anyway, I said I'd do one more. We'll see how long Spirit allows, right? Maybe Spirit's trying to save me some time. You know, maybe we already hit our button, did our juice like we were supposed to. Or maybe this is all part of the algorithm. Spirit said, no, you gotta drink, you gotta go twice. I'll rock with it. We're walking with Spirit over here, right? But I did say one more. What I got was one more. So we'll do one more. Alright? Maybe we'll do one more question, one more card. I don't know. What's up, Sunlight? See, we didn't have Sunlight before, so shout out to Sunlight. Yes, you may. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you for being here, Sunlight. I hope you're having a sunny day. One more for collective, right? Spirit messages. Observe your limitations. All right, so we're tapping into our limitations over here. We're being the observer, right? We're choosing to examine our foundation and see ways in which this collective message is true, right? And ways in which we can understand that maybe a little more patience, humbleness, temperance to our path, you know, to really truly allowing ourselves to lay down these burdens and instead find and seek consciousness within opportunities that aren't necessarily greed based, but instead are those of our own making. That's what I'm seeing for collective, right? So we're keeping it real light, right, for the freebies. All right, we are showing love, but you know, you don't work, you don't get paid. You gotta work, and when you work, you get paid, right? That's kind of how it goes. Peaches and cream, what's going on with you? What's good? Can I ask how Mike sees me? Yes, you may. Yes, you can. Anyway, we're keeping it light, right? 3 is light. 3 is free and light. All right. How does Mike see you? Okay. Now, I have been taking these in reverse. What can I say? I mean, take it as it fits. Maybe we've had a slow start here. Maybe things have been kind of like feeling stuck, like things haven't been going anywhere. This might be due to a lack of stability or getting stability within, I don't know, this could be finance in order to offer more opportunities for, in order to, you know, go out or do more things, that kind of a thing, or just see more interaction between each other, like, you know, getting things off the ground, that type of a thing. Okay, so we haven't had time to, I feel like for the nuts and bolts, right, for the interaction, for the, this is definitely like the, like, lack of date energy, right, or like being too busy to make plans. I could definitely see that. It's like movement against us. So in a way, like we're too busy, but not to give momentum to this connection, right? For things to go. So we're dealing with a matter of stability here. Perhaps too busy, too many options going on. There's this knowledge of this wisdom. So I do feel like there's this chemistry going on where it's like we both kind of know that we're interested. I'm not saying you don't get on well. With this, I really feel like that you do. That there's a knowing over here, like we know that this is what we want. Maybe that there's limitations in us getting here to this point, where the connection is maybe moving forward faster or more so. But I do see us working on this, working on cycles where we're going to be able to see more of that. We're going to be able to see things start to pick up here. Having more space, more time. This definitely deals with cycles. So I would say like finishing like things up or projects or busy periods, busy cycles, busy seasons, that kind of a thing. It's like looking for some like more free time, more time to pursue this. connection or opportunity here. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, looking at this again, I think there's a modality of recognition over here. Um, Perhaps as we see it, that we're not moving it ahead in the organization, we're not moving forward or moving as fast. There isn't enough momentum in. Um, Again, perhaps them seeing our progress, that kind of a thing. Like we're not moving as fast as we want to. Um, but there is recognition here, and so I don't think it's like bad, like you're doing a bad job. Um, Maybe there's more of like seeing how things are going over time, that kind of a thing. And so there's more of an aspect of like kind of just telling you to be patient here or wanting you to be patient, all right? But with cycles, maybe this is an aspect of like, a year to date kind of a progression, something like very kind of rigid like a yearly review, that kind of a thing. Um like analyzing our progress. This is also like a value kind of a recognition card. And so I feel like things are going to be improving, or we're going to be um appreciated here for what it is. I think we know, but I think it's coming in. I think this is more of like a harvest or value recognition energy. I feel like we just had to wait here, right? With momentum in a reverse and early, I feel like we've had to wait and we've had to earn our stripes, so to speak, right? I don't think we're neglected here, but I think it's been a period of growth that maybe hasn't been met with as fast of an advancement or recognition as we would have liked. So I feel like there's been a waiting, and it's been maybe slower than faster. Momentum on the slowness, but I think there's recognition here. I know there's growth here, and that's being seen. I think they're just saying be patient here. This feels like more like a yearly review, like an annual kind of more rigid type of deal. Maybe that's why this feels so slow, is because it's on like, quarterly kind of like analysis or something like that, something dealing with a cycle. But I do see recognition and value coming in, so I feel like it's going to be a positive review, and maybe that's going to free up some of this momentum in a way that we haven't seen before, or that we've been looking for, we've been waiting on over here. So I do feel like these two are really positive, and I feel like we've just been waiting or kind of stuck off somewhat. But there's growth here. Keep pushing, and make the decision to be the best at what it is that you do. With that 20 coming out, and I see nothing but success for you. I really do. You're choosing mastery, and you're going to be seen and reviewed as such. Just give it time. Just give it some time. I feel like we're stubborn, or just kind of like tough. Tough would be a good word. Because they're with that owl, it's like there's a wisdom, it's like kind of the macro, looking at the big picture, they're like, yeah, but that was today, you know what I mean, that kind of a thing. Even if it wasn't just today, even if it's been a little bit, but I feel like we're looking like, it's more of a review. I feel like that yearly, quarterly kind of a touch. What's going on, loves? Alyssa, I appreciate the love. Showing out. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Good to have everybody back. Yes, it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride, but what do you do? I've been busy, right? I hope y'all have been busy. I hope y'all have been good, loves. Yes, I've been mad busy. Doing what? Working, right? Food on the table, right? Bread in the cabinet, that type of thing. Showing love, though. Showing love everywhere I go. That's the only way to be. I feel like they're the owl. Most so. I feel like they're the owl over here. Let me see. Trying to get my thing. Trying to get busy. That's a bet. That's a bet, Alyssa. All right, we're all caught up. Anyway, feel free to post, Alyssa, unless you posted earlier. How you doing, love? I hope you're doing well. I am over here in Texas, representing Texas, right? Houston, Texas, where it's hot, where it's super hot, where the sun is bright. Yeah, the owl is wise. I feel like the boss is wise. They're looking at it with wisdom, but I feel like they're expecting you to, kind of think like them, or, like they're coming from that place. So that's the only way they're going to kind of see it, I feel like, too. Like with all that wisdom, it's like they're going to kind of go with what they think or that they know is the best thing. So from there, they're like, okay, well then, if that's the case, you're going to be on this track, right? So they kind of already have it like mapped out, planned out, like it when it happens, they'll be like, okay, this is appropriate. So I feel like it's maybe dealing with the cycles. So again, if you could be like, okay, well, it's been a year, then that's like, no one can take that away or, kind of challenge that. Like, well, that's true, that kind of a thing. So I feel like that's the kind of strength you're going to have to play on here or maybe even like quarterly or something like that, or half a year or something like that, then that's the kind of like spacing that's more positive or more powerful. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting there. Anyway, yeah, we're waiting on Alyssa. Meanwhile, yeah, we can do another shorty, get another shorty in here. Spirits love messages for me over here for Peaches. We can do that. Let's get some love messages over here for Peaches. While we get, what's up, Sandy? How you doing, love? Yeah, I believe so. It's been a little bit though, right? It's been a little bit. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Unknown over here. Yes, it's good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Love and light, love and light. It's the Everything Tarot. Different flavor over here. True love, bringing in our soulmate. That's what it's about. That's what we've been manifesting. Engagement, spirit calling on you to get more active. All right, put yourself out there. Show some love. Do a little flirting. All right, make yourself look good. Right. Get excited. Right. Get excited about meeting somebody. About offering that energy forward. About offering greater passion forward. All right. This is the time to let loose. Let your hair down. Get out there, open up that heart space and bring enjoyment to the world and to the path, because you're manifesting romance, you're manifesting true love. Get excited for that. Romance and true love. What's up, RR? Hey, definitely, and I've got you. Don't send it through, and I have Alyssa, feel free to post, and we got you. We're keeping the freebies short, right? And you know what we do. We go in on the donation. So if you want to show love and get more time, we could definitely do that as well. But looking over here, man, look, passion and true love. Passionate true love coming forward. You manifest this true love, but it's gonna happen. You gotta unlock it, release it through getting engaged and offering this passion forward, right? This is what Spirit's really saying. Look, you want this, you gotta do this. You gotta start with this. Start with that engagement, make that commitment, right? Put yourself out there, put yourself in the spotlight, in the place, right? Get yourself in the mix, even if that's that conversation, striking up that conversation, that's enough, right? Getting active, getting involved, not being on the sidelines, in the background of your life, but putting yourself forward, saying, I'm here, let me get involved, let me be active, let me be engaged, let me join this conversation right here, right? Let me strike up that conversation, or, even if it's small, but you're changing the paradigm, you're changing the dynamic, you're changing the story, right? And then we got this passion coming forward, and it's like, look how infectious that becomes, right? Where other people catch that passion, or where you catch your own passion, and you go and infect yourself with your own infectious engagement, and you start like, wow, that was really fun, that was really nice, I really enjoyed that interaction here. and you're bringing about a whole different kind of true love here, where you're in love with your life, right? And that's far more powerful, and that's going to attract even greater, deeper amounts of love for you, including your soulmate, the one. And so that's what we're talking about here. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Love messages. Alyssa, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, this work. What is it we do? You are the foundation. You are the bedrock. You are the cornerstone of everything tarot, and I appreciate you, love. I do, and I does. Alyssa, let's take a look. Any messages about healing all my bodies and getting back onto my original soul path? Still working on it. Bless you. Bless you, Alyssa. Bless you. You are a diamond. Let's take a look at your energy. Let's do a quick energy check, energy reading. Check in with the angels. Check in with the oracle. We're gonna pull on some strands over here, right? We're gonna just dip right over into the Akash for you. Meditation, working with your higher self, elevating light bodies at this time. Still working on our chakras, doing that chakra work. Cleaning, clearing, cleansing, and generating light bodies, are getting in touch with higher aspects of self, that holy guardian angel as well. Improvements require persistence. So I do feel like meditation is still being called forward. We do get meditation for your readings, don't we? And it feels like we're doing a lot of astral work here. Open intuition, seek clarification. See, you're opening that third eye. You're opening that third eye. You're doing a lot of spiritual work here in order to, well, raise your vibration. Raise your vibration, right? Raising your sensory acuity, your awareness, your perception, and spiritual antenna. And that's just going to require a lot of, discipline, making sure that we're eating right, keeping our auric field, high vibration, clean and clear. I would definitely be recommending like frequency, music and stuff to like attune yourself at this time for sure. If there's an answer here, the answer is yes. So you do have a yes answer coming out for you, Alyssa. Opening up your intuition, opening up your third eye. Let's see, Dark Night of the Soul coming forward. Looks like you got a rock bottom coming in. Kind of a tower moment, I take with this Dark Night of the Soul. I really do. So if it's a yes, I feel like it's a yes to ending something here, actually. Or a yes to, I feel like it's ending an illusion over here with this Dark Night of the Soul. That's what that rock bottom is always about. Ending an illusion. Let's see what we got in reverse. Illuminate the shadows. Focus on a solution. And so I feel like we've been maybe not embracing something, or maybe there's an obvious truth that we've been rejecting. It looks like we are rejecting a illusion in order to find self-mastery or a spiritual component within the self. Interesting indeed. Yes, I am seeing a spiritual component here, being an undercurrent or a link through all this. Is to open up our spiritual awareness or like capacity. We're working on that muscle, right? That pool or reserve, if you will. But Dark Night of the Soul, I do feel like we're going to go to this kind of a bottoming out place where it's like, there it is, there it is, there it is. Hold on to that. That's what it is. Yeah, and we're clearing that out. We're digging down and almost like a melon, or a melon ball, or like we're scooping out like the edge of a cantaloupe, like a watermelon. You're getting all the meat out of there and you're scraping it, right? And you got to scrape that coconut. Scrape all the meat out of there until you got just the husk, the true essence of yourself, down to the bone, right? And this is the kind of clearing, this is the kind of opening, this is the kind of consciousness, enlightenment, understanding, illumination coming in through opening up these channels. It's allowing us to see that, right? See that like a sore thumb, see it stick out like a weed in the grass, right? And that's the Dark Night of the Soul. That's the very plunge to the bottom of self that says, I can't carry this burden anymore. I can't drag myself through these mental thoughts and pathways anymore. I really can't. I'm illuminated. I've illuminated my shadow, love, and I feel like that's what that's talking about. So Yeah. No, not at all. I'm seeing it as a bottoming in order to see a opening, right? In order to see a true, clean, clear space for us, right? With nothing sat between, right? No old aspects, no dirty money, if you will. Let's take a look. What's your oracle saying? Recall and memory. So we are going back to childhood, earlier memories, digging into our past. This is definitely where thoughts will lay. Survival in a reversal. Here in a hidden aspect. I feel like this is saying that we really, like, ways in which we felt like we had to survive, we almost didn't survive. Like it's like this is the trauma. This is the trauma that we don't see, or that's buried deep that we don't want to see, right? This is the ways in which we didn't really make it, and we lost parts of ourselves, or we took that loss. And so this is what we're talking about, is more than survival, but recognizing that childlike aspect that had to survive, but forgiving that part of ourselves for maybe not making it, right? And for still needing that healing, right? And for making it as best we could, as best we can, is what I'm seeing, right? Moving more, asylum over here, dealing with just rebuilding a foundation for ourselves, taking that time, making that space, and saying, like, look, I got to get me right, and I got to take a break, I got to take a pause, I got to hit that meditation, right? And find that peace, find that balance, find that oneness over here, where I can kind of sit with that. I can sit with those memories, I can sit with that self-understanding, I can reflect, and then I can release this trauma. I feel like there's trauma in that situation. Absolutely, love. Yeah. And look at you start to grow, right? And look at that consciousness, look at that elevation, look at that kundalini, right? With that Shiva, the pillar of fire. That's absolutely kundalini energy, right? Raising your vibration, because it's all these old memories that were holding you back. Right? It's all this old space. It's all this childhood self, parts of ourselves that weren't able to develop because they were hurt or scared or felt trapped or really just had to survive, but really wasn't able to, or wasn't doing that good of a job, love, just because we weren't equipped or we weren't able to, right? And so that's trauma, right? Because that's those are things that we didn't know how to do, that we were forced to do. And so in that, it made us who we are, but we're honoring that by recognizing that and going back and realizing that's a part of my foundation. That's a part of who I am. That's why I'm different. That's why I'm set apart. That's why things were different for me. That's why I always felt alone, right? Is because of these, if you recall, right? With this recall card, this memory card, if you remember, it wasn't like that. It wasn't the same as other people, right? And so in this way, this makes you stronger because you realize and you recognize your journey. And it was an aspect or modality of a survival that you simply weren't equipped or aware or ready for, love. And so that's what Spirit's really communicating on this one, right? Through the Oracle. That's what the Oracle has for you is, maybe we feel like we're alone. Maybe we're still going to feel like we're a little set apart or different, but I see us reintegrating in a way that we feel like stronger for understanding ourselves and our path, and on that path of self-forgiveness, and then really wearing that, not being ashamed of it, but being in that mode of acceptance and being stronger for it, for having conquered, right? And having seen that. So exactly, thriving, absolutely thriving, Alyssa. I love that word, thriving, for you, love. So it's more than surviving at this point, and we're past that, but it's buried deep, right? And so the other aspect is letting that child, I feel like, grow up or go, giving that child love, right? And recognition, where I feel like it didn't have that, and it had to just kind of make it in order to see its way through. I see consciousness rising, though, right? With this kundalini and all this being integrated and us being in a much better place. Okay, coming in with that work for you, love. Absolutely. Again, thank you for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, we love you over here, right? For so many reasons. For being with us, for rocking with us, keeping with us. Just being you, right? I honor your journey and your story, Alyssa. I really do. I wish the best for you. Final words, final messages from your angels. Listen to your intuition. All right, your intuition is guiding you. We know what's best and what's healthiest. Let's vibrate on that, right? Let go. So we do have some things to let go. I feel like it's that survival aspect. Maybe how hard things have been, and tuning into that strength that look at us, look at how far we've come, look what we've accomplished, look what we can do. You truly are a dynamic, resourceful person, right? Helpful people. So there are friends and there's positive influences in our life. I want us to gravitate towards that and be looking to that for greater positivity. Be looking up to people that, well, we look up to, right? Our positive influences, most so, right? Letting go of the negative, embracing the positive over here. In fact, remain positive. Embrace it and then remain in that space. Almost to say it again, like, night and day, the darkness and the light. Embrace this positivity. Listen to your intuition. Don't fall into these negative thought patterns, but instead allow yourself to let go and go with more positive influences over here in your life for you. It's healthy. It's good for you. That's what I got, right, love? And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I would be free tonight. I am free tonight, but it's probably going to be later tonight, so I don't know if that's going to work for you. I don't have anything scheduled. I'm probably only going to be free for like one tonight, so if you want, you can email me and then I'll email you back. If you want to be ready for tonight, we could do that, and I'll be free at about 10 o'clock. So yeah, definitely email me if you're interested in a reading for tonight. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, Chicago or Houston time, and we could do a private on that. Y'all feel free to post questions and we can hop in the freebies. Let me know if you donated. We can give you a longer read while you're here, or we can set up that private if you want to send an email. However you like, though. Anyway, I always do the popcorn, so I do encourage people to stick around, right? You might get called next. We always choose at random, so everyone has a chance to be the next one, right? Which I also appreciate. Yeah, hey, thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that was positive for you, right? I'm glad we got those messages out. I'm glad that's reassuring. It's been a roller coaster, right? Alyssa's been through it, y'all. So shout out to Alyssa for getting back in the groove, getting back in the grind. Awesome. Angelique, let's read for you. Hello, Niko. How you doing? I'd love to know if there's a chance of a romantic relationship with Leo. I'm a Virgo. All right, let's take a look at Leo. What's going on with this Leo? Very cool, Sophia. Very cool. Yeah, definitely. Post your question, right? Post your question. Jackie, feel free to post your question. Donations definitely appreciated. Definitely gets us to get on the air more. It's hard enough to get on the air as it is, but yeah, we got things to get done over here. We're getting things done, right? Help me get my car registered, eh? Right? We got real goals. We're trying to live life. But is there a chance of a romantic relationship with the Leo? New beginnings, I do think so. I am seeing it. Whoa! We got that mountain in reverse. See, I'm starting to like these reversals on these cards. Spirit been giving them to me in reverse. I've been rocking with it. The Leo does look unblocked, or at least the masculine is unblocked in this connection. Okay, I feel like that's Leo. This new beginning over here, wanting something new. Okay, but what are we talking about? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we're talking about a little sex, though. I'm not going to lie. We have a scythe over here cutting through something. All right. Kind of reminiscent of that collective vibe, but it's almost like no new friends kind of a deal with this scythe over here with this beginning. Interesting. I feel like we've overcome obstacles within the self, but in doing so, these levels of self-mastery might have brought about a kind of player energy. And so maybe Leo's not looking for a relationship, but is looking for new experiences. Okay, so Leo is open, is single and ready to mingle, I feel like. But at the same time, maybe we're not looking to get held down quite so fast. So maybe not looking for that connection, but looking for a fun time. We're in that singles energy, I'm kind of feeling. Maybe not wanting that new beginning, but wanting something. Want some experience over here, want some fun. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing with Leo. Anyway, y'all definitely... Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Angelique. But I am seeing that they're open though, and so maybe there's something that could come from that. Leo is a fixed sign, right? So once you get Leo in one, I feel like if you're interacting with Leo, y'all got something going on, this exchange, that could be consistent. Leo might end up liking that, and then kind of falling into that pattern, find like, okay, well now we're hanging out, that type of a thing. And so Leo's a flirt, sure. But, I don't know. Leos can be softies at the same time. Leo loves that. Leo's high maintenance, They love that. They love that attention, though. If you can maintain, Leo's purring like a kitten. Jackie, definitely feel free to post your question, love. Sandy, feel free to post. As well as unknown AES. Yeah, y'all just post. Malshri, what's going on? You found us. You found us over here. Hiding out in this corner of the internet, right? On this corner of the web. Our little video over in the sidebar. In the corner of YouTube. You found us. You dug us out. Impressive, I will say. You're one of a very elite few, I dare say. A small nameless few rocking with the channel, aka the collective. I know it's been so long. It's been like 2 weeks at least, right? It's been a good little bit, but right? We're happy to be here. We're happy to be happy, positive, right? That's what we are. We're positive in ways in which, it's beyond me. I don't know if I'm this positive, but Spirit's this positive. Spirit's definitely this positive. Spirit got love for y'all, okay? That's what I know. Spirit cares about y'all's journeys. I get dragged on here, that's from Spirit, right? Spirit saying, hey, you gotta come out. You gotta do your thing. And I'm over here. Happy to be. RR showing the love. RR, what you got for us, love? Thank you. Thank you for supporting this channel and what it is that we do. You are our foundation, right? You are our bedrock, our cornerstone, you are the fertilizer from which the flowers bloom, and from which the fruit grows, right? You are the thought stuff. You are the bouillon cube. No MSG, love. You are awesome. I thank you. I thank you for allowing us to do what it is we do. Thank you for helping me get my car registered. I gotta get my car registered. Right? Real problems. Real people helping real people. I love it. Thank you. Question over here. How does R feel about me? Give me those intentions. New connection. Nice. He's Sag. I'm a Taurus. New beginning. Child energy. Childlike. Alright? So we do have a youthful aspect to this connection. I do feel. Right? Definitely in this getting to know each other kind of phase as well. I think there's excitement. I think that there's interest. There's a sense of newness over here as well, right? And looking for the mastery in each other, right? Looking for ways in which we're different, and then appreciating that. Let's see. Let's find out. Growth energies here. Wow. So I am getting a harmonious nature as well to this aspect, right? Really with the sun and the rainbows, right? Shining. I see fruits coming from this study, right? Coming from seeing these things, right? These realizations within each other, getting to know this, appreciating our differences. I feel like there's fruit here, right? Where we're like, oh, well, I didn't think about it like that, or seeing ways in which we can improve ourselves, just in like our viewpoints or in the ways that we approach the world. And so I feel like there's an exciting, like an excitable energy, and there's also a dynamic of real growth and real like productivity or elevation going on over here with this growth here right at the center of the read. Absolutely. Really positive energy. It's all about growth, right? And that's positive. Oh, snake energy coming out. There is an aspect of attraction as well. So there's attraction going on too. Maybe in a new way. Maybe in a way that maybe we haven't seen before. But if there's something, it's a yes. So there is a yes answer here, and I do feel like it's linked with attraction, and I think there's growth here. I think we are attracted. We are attracted. I cannot doubt this. We're attracted. I think we're attracted to the growth possibility. And I have taken a reverse, new beginning, but I don't know if we're looking to offer commitment just yet. All right. Strong feelings though. Oh, I'm liking it. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's definitely one to, definitely interested, maybe even looking for cycles, like let's do it again type of vibe. Strongly attracted. I think we're really interested in that way. No doubt about it. But looking to call in that mastery, right? Looking to see how far this growth goes before making more solid or firm commitments forward. And I think that's realistic. I think we're just kind of coming into this with more of a single or independent energy right now. But I do think attraction is more of what's like leading this connection together, right? That raw seduction. But on another note, I think it's growth based or growth led, and there's an honest or genuine intention to kind of get to know each other or imbibe in each other's energy here to develop stronger feelings. And so I feel like there's plenty of yes energy to turn this around or to see more stable or solid commitment being offered forward. I do. Scythe in an aspect. See, so I feel like this is kind of you get your cake and you eat it too, but we see, we see how things develop. And so it's like, it's not an unfair chance is how I feel, right? I feel like it's not dead before it's even started kind of a thing. And so I don't feel like I don't feel like it's built on a lie. That's what I'm really trying to say. I don't feel like this is built off of a lie. Yeah, no obstacles again. Shout out, Spirit. I'm reading the reversals. The reversals are coming in. Yes, absolutely. There's no blockages to this new beginning because there's an aspect of a sexuality or sexual tension that's guiding it forward. Thank you, Spirit, with that 5 there. 3 hits. 3 hits. It's the physicality of this new connection. It's this growth being called in. Everything in the world that says that commitment can come up out of this. It's just we're going to see these strong feelings mature and develop in a right way through growth. And so we're not overcompensating or over offering here. We're just not moving too fast because everything is so new. Absolutely. I'm really liking this reading. They're attracted. They're coming out here with the attraction. They're not going too fast, but they got strong feelings. They got attraction. They're digging the growth. I think we're liking that. Again, I feel like maybe I think they do that. Yeah, they want this to be, they don't want to just be friends. All right. I think we are truly interested in a way. We don't want to just be friends. All right. No way. We don't want to just be friends. And we're not saying that we're not interested either. We don't want things to be over. This is not a block. a blocking kind of an energy at all. There's no hang-ups, you know what I mean? I don't feel like we're blocked in any kind of heart space. But we just don't want to be viewed as only a friend, you know? We are interested. We are, you know, yeah, we are interested, right? There is a tension here. I feel like there's every aspect here for that to occur, and for like an honest opportunity being brought forward, that they really do want to get to know you, or try to see a value here, that it's more than just the tension, but the tension's so good because it's so necessary. It keeps things volatile and interesting. It makes you want to come back for, you know, for the buffet, for you know, all the different aspects in which, and how holistically good that this connection can be. There it is. Wow. Heart of Hearts coming out, something official. This is the good tower for our deck, right? Yes, this is something official over here. Heart of Hearts, this is absolutely a connection. This is looking at relationship material. And so again, but you know, the commitment and the ring, and you know, that's like very like, you know, hard and you know, like concrete, you know, on paper. But this relationship, and you know, this is really more of that copaesthetic, you know, taking you seriously, taking this connection seriously, you know, like honoring what it is that y'all are building between each other. It feels like a very healthy kind of outlook. And it feels like we're looking at you through the right lens, with the right reasons, type of a thing. Truly looking for an authentic space of growth on every level. And I couldn't see a more healthy kind of connection coming together. This really looks like someone who's got their head on straight and is looking for, you know, the right things, and not just one thing. This isn't one-sided, but this is really looking for, looking for growth in all ways, right? You know, and I so believe that. You know, I want an awesome family life. I want an awesome love life. I want an awesome, you know, social life. I want an awesome, you know, work career life. I want everything in my life to be awesome, right? And so this is where, like, we're not blocking anything here. We're open. You know, we're very open, and we're very receiving of this growth, and we know what we want. We've got desire here, and I just feel like this is like really like a powder keg of a situation in such a good way. Let's see, hidden energies, success, confusion, and fox. And so I feel like you are the one that they've been looking for, or finally someone interesting comes along. So I feel like, again, it's like they haven't seen this in someone else. You have this difference or this uniqueness, or they just haven't found it, or again, it's like, you know, mismatch, you know, miscompatibility, that kind of a thing. And it's like, here you go. Here's another chance. Here's somebody where, you know, maybe things could get right, could be right, you know, in this connection here. And so I feel like this is, you're one that they've been looking for. Basically, you're a solid opportunity that they're that's coming in, that I feel like they've been waiting on, honestly. And I feel like now they're interested because now they see that kind of a thing, where I feel like with other people, like, it's like they see something and then they're like, oh nah, you know what I mean? Or like they get sold off of them, and so they're not interested anymore. And so I feel like you've got that stuff where they're like, things are interesting here for a reason. And so that it's not just the one-sided, but they've seen it. You know what I mean? They're like, that's what I'm looking for. That's interesting to me. You've got a package going on. And so I think there is a lot of opportunity here, love. A lot of opportunity, seeing a lot of value in you, really looking to get to know you and see how things grow over here. All about growth. Growth in the bottom of the read. At the foundation of it. Let's pull you an oracle, right? And get this reading complete, finished off. But powerful, good stuff, very good stuff. I'm liking your energy. I am. Absolutely, love, absolutely, you may. Let's see, our oracle over here, Phoenix, rebirth, getting back on the wheel, right? New cycle, new beginnings for us. So burning bush and lineage tree in reverse. Okay, so this is like undoing the past. It's like, here we are again, but in the same way, it's like we're not. We are, but we're not, love. And it might feel like we are, but it's important to recognize that this is new, and that this is what growth looks like, is doing it again, doing it all over again. That's what growth looks like, right? And we can't deny that. We can't knock that. We can't resist or take that away, because how are you going to? How are you going to whenever that's what's being called, right? Mastery over this growth. And so mastering this growth looks like going back and doing it again, choosing to go back and do it again and rebuild another foundation for ourselves. But with this burning bush lineage tree, it's not the same path. It's not the same. Even if it feels all the same, you're doing all the same things, it's still not the same, because it's a different connection. It's a different person. It's a different it's a different lineage. Literally, right? It's different DNA on the book. It's a different person, completely brand new. Not to be confused with any other one. It's a snowflake, right? And so that's this rebirth. That's just getting back in our connection, in our energy, back in touch, saying, okay, you know, I'm doing it again, but it's not doing it again. It's doing it differently, right? It's doing it completely brand new. And so we're clearing that energy, clearing that space to have this rebirth within ourselves, to experience what it is that we were meant to. Appreciate it, love. All right, so we're seeing that rebirth and experience it in a way that we're meant to here. Even if it feels like a drag, or feels like it's like we're doing it all over again, or, you know, opening ourselves up to the same kind of space or place, that's kind of regardless, right? Because it's what's being called. It's what's being called. It's all part of the process. But better yet, it's a snowflake, and it's not the same. All right? And so I think we're being led to remember that. Okay. Dealing with our Aries. Woo-hoo. Scorpio, what's going on? AKA Riot Girl. What's happening? You know, I'm just curious, what kind of music is Riot Girl into? You sound like you're into some loud music, which I like loud music. I'm quite curious. I bet you got music tastes. I bet you got tastes for days. Taking a look at D's current feelings. Want to know the current energy. What's going on with this D? Unstable foundation. Can't make up their mind. Definitely on again, off again. With that scythe. We can't end it, but we're not stable. Not stable, but we don't know what we want to do. See, unfortunately, in this energy, I'm already picking up, there's like an option aspect. Like, you're optional. Like, and you shouldn't be. I don't think you should be. I get that you're an option over here. This is like, it definitely feels playeristic, you know? And it just feels like you're an option because they're not willing to offer that stability. They're not willing to settle down. I'm getting a big aspect of, and they're not looking to make up their mind, you know? And it's like, you know, when are we gonna grow up? Is my big thing. That's what I feel like. That's what's coming to my head, is like, when are we gonna grow up? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Punk rock. Got a punk rocker in the building. In the mix. Very dope. What kind of punk rock you like? What are your favorite bands? Investigation energy over here in the present. They're saying they want to figure out what they want. They're still finding out what they want. I'm getting to know myself. I'm trying. Man, so it's like, I feel like they're like in a little kid energy. It's like, so they haven't. So your real answer is that you haven't grown up, and you're still doing the growing part. And so they're finding what it is that they want. They can't make up their mind. manifesting stability. They're only going to have stability if they figure out what it is that they want, and then they're going to be satisfied. They're going to be happy, and then they can run with that. But until they know what they want or who they are, which they're finding, they're not going to be able to make up their mind. They're not going to be able to make a choice or a decision. Growth in the future aspect. Until they do this, so this is what they're figuring out. This is how they're finding the growth. Yes, there's no other way to do it. All right, but I feel like that this is where the doing has to be done. And so, how long is this going to take, right? Let's pull some tarot over here. Let's see what we're talking about. Page of Pentacles. This is selfish energy over here. Only paying attention to themselves. Only worried about what it is that they're doing. Hand on their hip. They got the attitude to boot. Yeah, I feel like this is just kind of looking out for me. You know, looking out for themselves here. It just feels like a selfish energy, yo. Hierophant. Making the rules. The rule maker. So there's a modality of discernment. They're using this to feel their sense of self, as well as to illuminate their path, figure out who it is, what it is that they want. This way that they can be kind of step into that this emperor energy, or this knowledge of self energy, of finally like having, I want to say like their religion, you know, having their mentality or perspective ironed out, you know, concrete. I feel like over here. Oh dude, yeah, doors and black flag all day. Doors and black flag all day. Yeah, I gotta peep you on I gotta peep the Ramones. I gotta peep peep Girlwood. I haven't heard of Girlwood, but I'm always expanding, always into music, man. Music's awesome. Music is so complex, you know. If a picture's worth a word, you know, 1,000 words, what is a song worth? I don't even know, right? Woof. Anyway, I've gone back to the same song at different points and heard different things, you know. Amazing. Knight of Wands over here. This Aries energy, I tell you, man. I mean, I don't see them leaving their energy a bit, you know. It's like, you know what you're going to get. You know, Aries could be such a simple sign. It's just such, so they will push your buttons, though. They can be almost too simple of a sign. They're like linear, you know. It's like A to B. Let's just do it. You know, that's the Aries motto. You know, let's just do something, right? And I mean, dealing with your Aries over here, it's like once they get it, they're like, oh, there you go, you know, see, I told you all along, like, duh, of course it was, you know. And you're like, dude, like, it took you how long, how much, and, you know, to get to this point, to get here. And it's like, how, you know, selfish were you in that? And then you just come out of the back of it like, you know, nothing's wrong with that, or there's no, you know, that there was no price to pay, you know, that it doesn't affect other people. And with this Knight of Wands, it's like, I'm already running here, you know. I'm like, I'm already doing it. I'm already going, like, you know, catch up, you know, keep up type of energy. So I feel like it's kind of like got your head spinning, like, what do you mean? Like, we weren't kind of in that place. And it's like, well, I am now, you know. And so it's like, if they do come back around, I feel like you're really scratching your head, like, did you really learn anything? Did you really, you know, is this growth real, or is this just where you're at right now, you know? And I feel like it is kind of like it's just where they're at right now. Honestly, with this Knight of Wands, it's like they're kind of almost back to their old ways. I really feel like I hesitate. I question if this is going to be true growth, or if this is not just a lens or an idea of what it is that they think that they want again. I think it's possible. I think there's a potential here for a comeback around. I just think that they're not going to come back with any stability, and I still don't think they're going to make up their mind, really. I think this is going to be a temporary thing. because I don't think it's going to be that strong of a Hierophant connection for them. I mean, it's upright, but I really see a continuation of these energies. I don't know how much growth is really going to be represented. I'm not getting a good gut feeling off of this Knight of Wands. And I got Lovers in reverse. I don't think it's true love, man. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't. This is a cycle. This is a... I don't know if it's a karmic cycle. I feel like it's a narcissistic kind of a cycle. I don't think it's true love, man. If anything, I think it's like... toxic would be the right word. Toxic would be my word, because it's like it's not doing good things for you, and I feel like it's just as a convenience for them. And I don't like the way that dynamic comes together. And I just kind of see them shrugging it off like, you know, it's whatever, you know, like I'm just doing me, I'm just living life. You know what I mean? They're going to come to the conclusion that that's who I am. The truth is that that they're going to be like, well, I'm a selfish person. You know, they might not want to see it that way, and I'm just moving to the beat of my own drum. I'm just, you know, just this dynamic Aries. But I think I think the way I'm seeing it, or from, you know, bird's eye view, you know, looking in on the situation, it feels a lot more selfish, and it doesn't feel like the recognition is coming in for you. It's just like accepting themselves, and part of that is like, well, they don't have to. I don't have to be the bad guy. All I have to do is just accept myself. And I don't feel like that's really growth. I feel like it's narcissistic, and it's selfish, and it's really no different than you ever were. You're just coming up with new words and new excuses and new ways to explain away what? Not really offering this, you know? But just embodying this cycle, this value recognition. Oh, that's what I want, right? Oh, I want this over here, so let me go do that. That's what this is saying. Right? That's what this cycle is urging, is saying this is a toxic cycle. This is where we're just kind of taking what we want, and, you know, we're in connection, and so it can kind of work out that way. And we're telling ourselves that we just go for what we want, but you're not offering real, you know, holistic love in the situation. I don't feel like that's what this dynamic is. So I feel like that's most important. Yeah, looking out for you, love, looking out for you. We want someone who recognizes us over here and is making us not an option over here, but a choice. And I feel like we're not the choice, we're the option when it comes down to it. I don't feel like it's a love connection. I feel like they're just kind of being selfish and running with them. That's what I have. That's what I'm seeing on when it comes to that connection. But I do see them possibly wanting to come back around on some, you know, get what it is that they want type of a thing out of the situation. So that's what I'm seeing over there. I'll give you an oracle on that one too. I appreciate your donation, love. Thank you for supporting this channel and keeping us on the air, right? We wouldn't be able to do it without you. I'd be picking up more work. I'd be picking up more shifts. Taking a look, we have the Cosmic Carrot in the reverse. This is calling on us to go into the masculine, right? Express the masculine. This is dealing with decisions regarding cycles and patterns, and so I do feel like we're being called to end maybe a negative pattern, cycle, that kind of a thing, in a way in which, you know what, if they're not going to be man enough, I feel like, to end things or to say what they really, you know, what they should be saying, right? I feel like this is where we're going to have to, you know, embody the masculine for them, do the man thing, and you go ahead and end it. You go ahead and draw that line in the sand, or call what it is, or whatever. Or, you know, even if we're making the decision like, okay, I'm going to make the decision to step away from this or whatever, that I'm not going to be interested to draw that line, draw that, you know, space in the sand. And this is in regards to this connection, right? This is the oracle for this connection. I am seeing Cosmic Carrot in reverse. I feel like you have to be the man because somebody isn't going to be over here. That's what I really feel. And so I feel like if you feel like they're not stepping up and doing the man thing and actually, like, you know, ending it because it needs to be ended, or because that's how they truly feel, or they're not gonna, you know, they're not taking this seriously and actually looking for, you know, this, you know, those levels of growth, and like gonna, you know, really honor this connection, it's just gonna be an option or something like that, then don't waste the time. You know, you wouldn't be wasting your time, right? You certainly wouldn't be wasting their time if you were in the masculine. So I feel like it's saying, hey, you know, you have to step up and be the man here. And sometimes we have to be, and we got to get in that connection. in connection with that that energy in order to kind of see this cycle through. That's what I'm seeing. That's the modality of completion, right? Is embodying the truest level of self mastery, and that involves being the man, even if we don't necessarily want to be, or it's just weird for us to be, right? But sometimes that's what it costs. That's what it takes. So that's what I'm seeing, right? Are definitely step into that lens or that perspective, and that you're taking control over that situation instead of being led around in circles by someone who's not going to make up their mind and treat it like an option. That's what I've got for you, right? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Thank you for visiting us. Hope you get that private reading. I really do. New reduced rates in the description, right? It's never been so affordable to get a private reading on this channel. I don't know how long it's going to last. We are building up our client list. We're building up our book out of excitement, out of sheer excitement to do these readings, get these messages out, and to get busy, to get active, and to be working. So thank you for helping us keep this channel on, right? For helping us to lead these messages forward and get all this out here, because it's important. People need this work, right? This is necessary, right? If you can't, if you want to explore a situation in a anonymous manner, right? And we can just dive deep, in your situation. That's what this is here for, right? So I appreciate y'all, right? I appreciate y'all being with us and making this a good place to be, dude. Absolutely. Dralandro, what's going on with you? Kamal, how you doing? Good to see you. How does Lewis feel about our time together? How he feels? Yes, definitely appreciate you. Appreciate your question. Your questions are. Appreciate you, love. Wishing you the best. Wishing you the best forward. So let's see. How does Lewis feel over here with Jalandra? Confusion in a future space. Let's see. We know we want to communicate something, so I feel like we have a message deception over here. So we might have been, there could be some third party energy going on. We might have had, we might need to fess up to something. Appreciate your question, Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is in third party energy. I feel like we don't know how to come forward. Maybe we're split between two. There's something we know we have to communicate. All right. Someone hasn't been honest here. Someone's been wearing a false mask in this connection they have. I feel like it's linked to a third party energy. I feel like we don't know how to come clean or to say it. I feel like I just get a sense of guilt. I feel like someone is guilty in this connection. You know what? And this third party energy could well be like a different side of them, or they haven't been themselves. Maybe we've been fake in order to see this connection come together. Maybe we are talking to other people at this time. Maybe we're juggling or balancing, or maybe there's... So we're trying to zone in on, where's the authenticity at, right? Where's that real them? Where's the real Lewis, right? Where does the real Lewis meet with the real Dralandra? How do we get through, just slick talk, and saying the right words, saying wise words, and coming to a place where there's real authentic communication. We're showing our true selves. And maybe I feel like there's an aspect of not knowing how to get there, or feel like we have to be somebody that we're not in order to maybe impress you or to be in this connection with you. Mastery over the physical. And so maybe we're trying to floss or be like on some... like we got more going on than we do. Perhaps this could be financially related. I'm seeing all these things, right? But I am seeing a sense of confusion of how to come forward and be authentic over here in our communication in a way that maybe you see or understand, who they really are, as opposed to, I don't know, maybe what it is that you're looking for. And so... maybe it's like, do you see the real them, or are you seeing what it is that you're anticipating from this connection? Because I think there's an aspect, there's an issue of seeing things for what they really are here, as well as communicating how we truly feel, or who we, on a real level, right? These are what I'm talking about. Moving forward, Kamal, will sit down past the interview tomorrow. Quick yes and no. Quick yes and no. choose a new direction. Doesn't sound good, I'll be honest. Reconsider. It really doesn't sound good. I'd say there's a less than 45% chance of passing. That's what I would say. Okay, well, I don't feel like you're getting, I don't feel like you're getting the authentic self. Yeah, less than 45%, I feel. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I mean, as far as I feel, I would say study different modules, right? Whatever modules you're studying, go to some other ones. Change how you're studying. You're studying the wrong things. It feels like you're like open your horizons. You're missing something. You're missing something big there. Kamal or Saddam. Anyway, third parties, you super popular. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're not getting the authentic them. I definitely feel like third party energy, influence, an aspect of maybe making up her mind or having too much. I don't know if they were being real or straight up with you. I mean, part of an aspect of that is like, telling you that, oh, I had a great time, blase, blase, and, they could really be eyeing other options or more excited about other connections. This is how I feel. So, again, I feel like they're just telling you what it is that you want to hear versus, actually being real with you or this being built on authenticity. I feel like third-party connection or third-party energy is influencing it and, keeping it from being rooted in something more real. I don't feel like the foundation is very real. And likely due to third-party influence. We simply just have too much going on or too many options to be making solid offers forward simply because we don't have to or we're too distracted. We don't want to. But this is what I'm saying, what I'm seeing, right? Yeah, so that's what I got there. Right, girl. Let's do it. I think you're going to be the last one today. That's fine with me. What's coming towards me after the strawberry moon tonight? We're going to close the list here. Close the list, blah, blah, blah. All right. Yeah, let's take a look. After the strawberry moon, what's going on with our energy? What's coming towards me? Bring love into the situation. There's opportunity to manifest some love, all right? Strawberry, we're talking love. We're talking pink, all right? Got love energy. Oh, you're welcome, Jalandra. Thank you for coming through, right? I appreciate you. Definitely come back and see us. Definitely subscribe if you want to show some love and you can't donate. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, right? Show some love over there. Help us any way you can. Help us grow our channel, right? We appreciate you. We're trying to do this full time, right? Help us help other people like you. I appreciate you and I love you, love. I wish you the best. I do. Bringing love into the situation, Aquarian energy, all right? So opening up our mind in regards to love, being open to new ideas, thoughts, possibilities, and ways. A fiery climax approaches, so we could also be rearing in the end of a cycle, all right? The end of some understanding or projects over here, all right? Full moon in Aries. We could have that boundless energy, also like a deterministic, getting things done kind of a thing, pushing through. So we could see a lot of passion, right? Capacity, fire for finishing, right? For concluding something. And let's see, work through your fears in Scorpio. This could definitely have to deal with shared resources, things that we have and that we're working with others, any type of like fears when it comes perhaps even in a love situation or embracing a new connection, being sensitive, I want to say, right? Maybe wanting to like, I don't know, like strike back, I want to say sensitive, right? Like go off or, like just get triggered. You know what I mean? That, and maybe just taking things in the wrong way or something. I feel like that's part of the open-mindedness coming into the forefront when it comes to bringing love in or being, opening up that heart space. So I feel like this fiery climax is like kind of finding this resolution of like passionately formulating our perspective or sense of self and saying, yeah, this is who I am, and then being fired up about that, and then bam, here the fears, dissolve, right, through our, passion of self here, and this open-mindedness, or openness towards this love and this heart space that's allowing for new possibility to come in for us. Okay, definitely is what I'm seeing here. Give me a little bit more. Give me where y'all at? Oh, there you are. Give me an energy check over here. Okay. Open intuition, illuminate the shadows, and reverse focus on a solution while opening up our intuition. And so maybe solutions that have felt out of reach, right? Our shadows. Every time we turn, you got a shadow, that which you cannot see, just out of the corner of your eye, of your mind, right? Rhythma, Sharma, the list is closed. If you want to donate, you can get a question answered. If not, we are going to continue to try to stream coming forward. I highly recommend you subscribe and stay notified. And you can definitely hit us up for a private reading when we're off the air. We're trying to get back in the swing of things, right? But we're trying to go full time. So your donation definitely makes that impact. I do want you to know, right? I'm not here to sugarcoat it, right? We are doing what we can for the people, and we are working. I swear I'm working. Divine will over here. Let go of the fear, right? Look at this fear lining up not once but twice. Work through your fears, and divine will let go of fear. Opening ourselves up to possibility, to what the universe has in store for us. Yes, Rhythm of the free reading is closed. We're at an hour and a half on our stream, thereabouts, an hour 10. Actually, we had a stream before this, so yeah, we're like about an hour and a half. That's going to be good for us, right? I appreciate you, though. Definitely, come back and see us, or set up that private reading. It's never been cheaper to get a private read on this channel. Specials are limited time, right? We're simply just getting things started up again, and so we're excited for that. Looking to do a lot of work here. But yeah, we're letting go of fear, opening up our intuition, right? That's linked to this Aquarian energy in this heart space, right? Getting to know, or getting specific in what it is that we know, and knowing ourselves, right? With this fiery climax, reaching this peak of self here, illuminating the shadows, right? Seeing that which maybe we didn't want to see, or were hiding or shying away from, obvious answers that didn't want to be answered for whatever reason, right? Seeing the obvious, illuminating the shadow here in this fiery, passionate way of knowing who we are, that illuminates that and then allows us to go after it, right? And work through that and attack that, right? Work with that modality, challenge that. Divine will, it's all divine will. We're being divinely led here, right? The universe has opened up the cloud, so to speak, and is willing us forward, right? Along our journey here. And Spirit's urging us, offering for us to really let go of that fear, that resistance, that blockage, and allow these new ideas, this new influence to bring love into our heart space and our world, really. I mean, our whole totality, right? That love chakra, absolutely. In the whole heart, man. Yeah. And so moving out of a fear space, a block space, into this is for me, I'm divinely led. I'm being, blessed. I'm being replenished. The universe is filling me over here, and you're really receiving that love and radiant light that is meant for you. This is what I'm seeing coming in with that strawberry moon, okay? I appreciate you. And I love you. I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining us for this one. I do. And it was very cool. Definitely. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this channel and allowing us to continue to do what it is that we do, right? Showing up and being you. So, yeah, man. If y'all were influenced, y'all are positively led by these readings, definitely consider making a donation. It helps us get back on. It helps me get my car registered. And, make life livable, doable, bearable. We definitely want to continue to read more, do more for y'all and the collective at large. So we're going to keep doing our best to get back on here and get back on track, right? But more good reads, more positive messages, right? More people help. So I love it. I love all of y'all, man. Keeping positive. This is just the start. Again, we're getting back on track. So yeah, continue rocking with us. Continue rocking with Everything Tarot. I appreciate everybody. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess I could sign off. So y'all have a good one. Nick Sack, love is back and never left. Everything Tarot. Y'all feel free to email us. Private readings, takeeverythingtarot@gmail.com. More in the description. Until next time, peace.